What's good, y'all? Welcome to Ready to Take. You know what it is. Finna jump right into it. The Raiders got 7 offensive linemen, and really, this is just going to be a raid rant at the end of the day. Because after watching week 1, we know Derek Carr got a bunch of turnovers. He fumbled the ball twice, 3 interceptions. But something we noticed was that we had 7 offensive linemen rotating in. Now, the left side of the field was pretty much locked in with Colt Miller and John Simpson, Andre James going down the line. And then you have the right side that was being rotated. Lester Kahn and Dylan Parham rotating. And then you have Thayer Munford and Jermaine Illuminor rotating at the right tackle spot. What the hell does all of this mean? And at the end of the day, Josh McDaniels says he's trying to keep them fresh. Trying to keep them fresh? Aren't these the same damn dudes that played the whole preseason pretty much? Weren't they the ones out there getting those real life reps? I'm not really buying it. I don't think we have a set 5, and I don't really know if this is a philosophy per se, or we're trying to figure out who is going to be our starting 5. I don't think this is going to happen in the entire year to where we're rotating guys in the offensive line. And if it is, then let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But at the end of the day, I'm here to talk about what the hell I think. And what deal going into the week 2 thinking we're going to be rotating offensive linemen all the time isn't the right idea. I'd rather have a set 5 so we can build that chemistry. They're not getting false start penalties. They're not coming in being all rusty. They don't give up sacks because they don't understand what's going on at that moment in time. This is going to create problems, in my opinion. And I think you got to have that consistency in those positions, especially on the line in the trenches, so you can continue to move the ball down the field with any hiccups without any disciplinary action or issues, I should say. Now, when you bring in bringing a guy randomly throughout the game, and I don't know what the system is, I don't know what tells them, okay, now we're going to bring this guy in. Now we're going to take that guy out. I don't know how they determine that. You guys let me know down in the comments if you guys know how they determine that. If it's based off the players saying they need to be fresh and they need to come off the field, which is weird to me, especially for O-line. But my point is, Thayer Munford gets a penalty, false start. Jermaine Illuminor gets a penalty, false start. The right side of the field is playing better than the left side of the field, in my opinion, based on last week, based on playing the Chargers. John Simpson was our worst offensive lineman. Why is he not being rotated? That's all my question. Dylan Parham could easily go to the left guard spot, take John Simpson, and then just put Lester Kahn in. I'd rather see that because John Simpson is at this point a liability to me. I mean, I showed the play on my Twitter, on my Instagram, of him getting literally exploded. Like, Kyle Van Noy came up the middle and smacked the shit out John Simpson, and he didn't even stand a chance. He was sitting on his ass behind Derek Carr. And we expected Derek Carr to scramble on that play. Now, I'm not giving Derek Carr excuses. I already did the breakdown. If you guys don't know, go ahead and check it out. It should be on my channel. No excuses for Derek Carr. But you can't expect him to scramble when there's a guy coming up the freaking gut and your offensive lineman is literally on his ass behind you as the quarterback. Your guard at that, not even the tackle. So when it comes to this O-line, we need to figure out the answers. And honestly, I still think it's a mistake that we got rid of Alex Leatherwood. But the only thing saving us from that is the fact that the Bears went and picked him up and took on that cap. Now, that does save us. But when it comes to the depth, of the O-line, hopefully nothing happens down the line, but it doesn't bite us in the A like the defensive backs do. Averett is out for at least a few weeks. He may be going on IR because he broke his thumb. He's gonna have to let that heal up. I believe he's gonna get surgery here soon. So that's one defensive back out. Where would Trayvon Mullen fit in perfectly? Would fit in perfectly. Now, I'm not the defensive coordinator. I'm not the one making personnel decisions like Dave Ziegler. But at the end of the day, what the hell did we even get for Trayvon Mullen? And before you sit there and go in the comments and say, Trayvon Mullen's hurt, he didn't even play week 1 with the Cardinals. That was a decision made by the staff of the Cardinals. That wasn't because he was hurt. I don't know where you got that information from, but as long as you go look it up, it's not saying he was hurt. He was already actively playing and getting reps in with the Raiders. And then he was traded. That was for a couple of weeks. And then he got traded to the Cardinals. So I'm not trying to hear all that nonsense, especially when we need the players at the depth spot. And this is what I talked about being a mistake. Now, I know everybody's going to be in the comments upset about it, but at the end of the day, Aver got hurt. We got to have somebody come in and replace some depth there. So we bring in a guy that played for the Jets last year and something Gitry or something like that. I don't know. I'm not really going to talk about it because at the end of the day, this is bottom of the barrel shit that we're dealing with now. This is stuff that happens throughout the season, and these are players that are going to come in and they're going to end up being at the depth spot, and I'm not going to talk about it much because right now it's Rocky Sin, Nate Hobbs, and Amik Robinson and Sam Webb at this point. So when you talk about the safety spot, Merrick banged up. That's a huge blow because Merrick seemed like it was Patrick Graham's flex. It was Patrick Graham's hybrid guy. He was the one that Patrick Graham would put everywhere, whether it was lined up over the tight end, whether it was lined up outside. So the fact that we are having issues there at the safety spot as well, knowing Jonathan Abram is a kind of guy that at any moment could go down with injury. It's going to be very interesting to see how this unfolds for our defensive backs because we've seen what happened to Teamer, who came in, who had to come in for Trayvon Merrick. And then we have Harmon, but at the same time, Harmon isn't someone that I fully trust, even though he started a lot for the Falcons last year. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Raiders' depth and how this season is going to unfold. I'm not really tripping off too much of Trayvon Mullen or off of Alex Leatherwood. I mean, the past is the past, but in hindsight, it's something to definitely think about. Something to definitely think about. We bring in Billy Price, we bring in Geetree, we bring in Roby Coleman, which I talked about during my live. Kelechi Osemele may be somebody that we bring in after we work him out. So let me know that in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that damn subscribe button if y'all want to see more videos like this. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Till y'all next time. Ready to take.